it's a lot of change to actually try to facilitate throughout such a large organization. Did you have any formal channels of cultivating those change agents in the various different teams? Or was that just strictly an informal thing? Or because everybody needs the same resources, right? Everybody needs the same information to get the rest of their organizations on board with what that change looks like. And was there any sharing of information or coordination like that, or what did you do there?
There was a lot of from the presidential office. There was a lot of coordination between the CTOs. So there was a lot of chats where we would be sharing information, and that pretty much that chat was like full day like conversations. Somebody found a vulnerability in somewhere, or somebody's talking about this new technology, or somebody's thinking about buying something or implementing something. And there was also like we started to like with these products that we were making. It was also like, why make 300 platforms when we could make one and use it in 300 places? So once they saw that something worked in one place, it made it easier to implement in a second place. Because it was kind of like that fear of it's not going to work was gone. It's like, okay, works there. Okay, let's hopefully it will work here again. So like nothing really formal. There was there was kind of like a board of technology that used to happen in regards to cybersecurity, and that was kind of like a formal place to talk about tech development and for the presidential office to give guidelines to all the agencies. And one of the big things that also happened, and that was also done through our agency and that was promoted by us, was that like government officials, like who are actual like permanent appointments, every year they need to do 40 hours of training a year. And this is kind of like one of the requirements. If you fail to do that like 3 years in a row, like they can remove you from the job. And when we started looking at what was on offer, there was nothing in regards to cybersecurity. So we actually developed two cybersecurity projects, well, courses. One that was kind of like focused to middle management, and you didn't have to be an IT person. Like these were for the average public servant. So we did kind of like for the middle management, and then we did for like the lower part of the team. So this kind of like also helped us that now there was a formal way to generate better awareness about cybersecurity. And of course, this then entails lower cyber risks and incidents. But we started also seeing that once people had been through that course, it was a lot easier for them to understand what we're talking about. And by the time I left, I think we had already trained about 8,000 people or something like that. So there was a big, like that would have been running like, there were kind of like set timeframes for the courses every year and kind of like every 6 months. But that had a very big impact. And this was, again, another thing that was launched from all the way until the top. And it was kind of like a way also to make like this knowledge that it's on top and with the CTOs to trickle through the rest of the agency.